What's up, Internet? It's the dumbass Panicos Gaming, and we're doing another shiny hunt because I actually have Urban Mystica. We actually got a good amount at the end of the last. Did I do any rating on stream last time? Maybe not, but I've got another 6. You'll notice still not a single salty. I fucking hit the wrong button at first. Still not a single salty. Still not happy about it. But yeah, so today we're going to go for Dunsparce and more Dunsparce. I'm going to try and get a Dunsparce. Eventually when I, sorry, scratching my face. When I go for my 3-segment form Dunsparce shiny, then we'll have to also do a lot more for that. So I don't mind if I get a bunch of these tonight. Yeah, we'll see what happens. So, pull up my thing. What is it for normal type? Normal. Tofu. Oh, I haven't had to use that one yet. All right, picnic time. So, fortunately, to shiny hunt this Dunsparce, it's very easy. Same cave area that I've been doing in Element 0. You see I still got my 2 shinies there, and Slowbro is passed out in the background. Same, buddy. Same. All right, creative. Let's see, we need, nope. Peppers, I can't see, okay. Got that. Did I pass tofu? I might have passed, nope, hold on. Where is it? Where is it? Do I not have tofu of all things? I don't have tofu, do I? Huh. Okay. Where do I get tofu? Okay, I was not aware this was going to be an issue. Livencia, okay. I wish it would say, like, the name of the shop that has it. That would be helpful. Not deli. Not shurikens. Okay. It's the Aquesta supermarket, or however you say it, in Livencia. Alright, let's go get that. I'll probably buy a whole bunch of it because, well, I'll probably need more at some point. Should be able to see. Oh, hey, it's right there. Cool. That makes it easy. Didn't even think about the fact that, yeah, I guess some of the different cities do have different inventory for the shops. So, like, I haven't bought any of this because I haven't needed it. Yep, get out of the way. I was going to say kid, but I couldn't actually tell if that was a kid or a grown woman. Is this it? There we go. Alright, where is the tofu? We'll get 100. I'm not too worried about it. Seeing how much cash I have reminds me there is a new raid event, but it's not one that anyone cares about because it's just Garchamp and Sylveon, was it? It might have been Sylveon. I don't have to run back over there. I don't know why I was doing that. But yeah, nothing too special in terms of, like, the Pokemon being given out. Sorry, I'm finally starting to actually sit back in my seat instead of, like, sitting really far forward, which is probably not helping the fact that my back hurts all the time. Or rather, it is helping that, but it's not helping my... Anyway, the point is, yeah, I don't know why I haven't been doing that, but, well, I got used to not doing that when I didn't actually have a microphone arm, and I just had my, I had my microphone set up on top of the box for it. But yeah, so I'm like messing around with my microphone to get it into a better position. But I have to say, wow, this is way more comfortable. Why have I not been doing this? I know why. Also, I am still sick. I could definitely tell on the last stream I did when I was going over the, to make the highlights for it, which I still need to upload, unfortunately. Man, you could clearly tell that I was, like, very congested. Oh, that's a problem. That is massive. Something I have never heard once in my life. Hello? Okay, we're gonna do this. Well, fortunately, at least these are flat, unlike the lettuce, so this seems actually, like, feasible. I can go for one more. And then throw you on top. The flat ingredients just work so much better. Because, like, let me just throw you on top of that. Even though the way that you hold it actually makes it harder to drop properly, because it like falls kind of at an angle and then flops over. This is definitely a little sketch just because of how tall it is. Alright, there we go. Probably one of the more disgusting sandwiches I've seen in this game, honestly. Like, I'll be honest, I've never had tofu. Maybe it's fine. That does not look appetizing. That looks, just looks like I'm biting into a brick of mayo. Why is it posting now 3 times that I've gone live? Hello? What is going on with my bot? I know why it's posted twice, because I screwed up when I started the stream originally. And I had to restart it. Alright, that should be normal, normal, normal. Nice. So I don't know why I posted it a 3rd time now. Okay. And then we'll just go down in the caves and we'll... Oh, I should have saved before I did that. Oh well. There's a pretty good chance I'll get a Dunsparce here. I'm not too worried about it. And if not, it won't take me too long to go buy more tofu. Down to Station 4. Alright, and now we begin our hunt. But yeah, hopefully I can get at least 2 of these today. Let me look around before we go down at all. And it can spawn the Dunsparce, but it's primarily going to spawn Dunsparce, which is preferred actually because the Dunsparce that do spawn, I don't believe can spawn as a 3-segment form. So that is the thing, like whatever Dunsparce I do get tonight, I will try evolving all of them, because if I can get a 3-segment form, shiny, that would be stellar. It's not the end of the world if I don't. At least for right now. Because again, eventually I will want to get that. But it would be preferred. So we're looking for, instead of blue, it's going to be pink. It's not the most obvious shiny, but it is... I mean, it's not Garchomp or Gengar or... you know, one of those ones. So... we should be able to see it. Though I think of all the ones that I've hunted down here, this is probably the one that I'm most likely to miss. Though that Sandy Shocks, well, that wasn't down here, but Sandy Shocks was... that was really, surprising when I saw how not obvious it was. Because it seemed like the pictures on Cerebi made it look more obvious. Like, at the very least, I would notice the fact that it didn't have... Like, it wasn't as shiny. It had more of a matte appearance, but, like, you just could not tell. So I'm pretty sure I missed at least one during that shiny hunt the first time I tried it, but... Oh well, it is what it is. We got the shiny in the end. That's all that matters. But yeah, anyway, so that, going back to being sick, that's why, well, half of why I didn't stream on Sunday, because I was, also had just got my ass kicked by the Super Bowl, and then, Monday I was just sick as hell. Like, I obviously don't normally stream on Mondays, but I was, oh god, it was bad. Like, on the streams and stuff, it was like, okay, well, you can hear I'm congested. You could, you know, might have been able to tell that I was coughing or whatever, but, like, well, it would have been off. And the point is, like, I don't know. I didn't feel super sick. I just could tell that I was. And then, yeah, that Monday, oh, did not get out of bed until 4 p.m. on that day, which... Maybe not too crazy to some people, but I don't ever get out of bed that late. I don't get up early, but I do not ever get up that late. I didn't eat anything until like 3 a.m. Should give you an idea of how I was doing. Is that one in the rock? There might have been one in the rock. Oh well. But yeah, and then that's part of why I didn't stream yesterday as well. I was just like, you know what? I'm still not feeling great. I mean, I'm still today not feeling great either. Well, I'm feeling better. I say as I have to mute the microphone so I can cough. But I mean, I do feel a lot better today. It's mostly just like the lingering effects of being kind of congested and speaking of, where did I put my... There they are. Okay. I had grabbed a bunch of tissue for before the stream, so if I have to blow my nose. But yeah, I don't know. I feel a lot better than I did. Honestly, I was probably fine yesterday, but I was just, after Monday, I was just like, you know what? I'm good. I'll just take the day off. But yeah, I got my highlights edited. Did not get them uploaded because I'm dumb. I will do that tonight along with this VOD. Assuming, well, I say assuming we get any shinies. If I go the entire night without getting a shiny, something has gone horribly wrong for me. Are you fucking kidding me? You have got to be fucking kidding me. I was saving so I could go after it, and then it fell off the cliff. There's no way, right? There's no way it's still spawned in? No, there's absolutely no way. That thing is gone. Okay, well that's cool. Hey, that was a shiny that I literally just saved and lost. I should have known better. I mean, the thing is, there's like... there's no way I was going to be able to get to that without throwing the Pokeball. And even if I hadn't taken the time to save there, I think it would have just fallen off. So I think that thing was lost regardless. But man, what the fuck? Well, I was feeling better. That does not make me feel good, though. That might be one of the first times since like I knocked out a Magikarp in Gen 4 that I have failed a shiny. Yeah. That sucks, man. That was so quick, too. It was like 5 minutes in. I know it was a little bit further than that when I just checked the clock, but anyways. I saw that one on the edge. It's like, man, I hope that's not the shiny. Watch, that would have been the fucking 3 segment in Dunsparce as well. Well, I will say this. If for some reason I ever hit a point with this shiny hunt where I was fed up and I don't want to hunt Dunsparce anymore, I will not feel bad about generating myself or not a Dunsparce, but just generating myself a shiny Dunsparce, because that's not fair, man, to get fucked by just the game being shit. Hey, we spawned this Pokemon on the edge of the fucking cliff, so that way if it breathes, it falls off. Have fun, try and catch it. Haha. Now, fortunately, this is a very easy hunt, and realistically, I'm probably gonna get at least a few dozen of these shiny Dunsparce, or not Dunsparce, but regular Dunsparce at some point. Because again, eventually I'm going to want to try and get the shiny 3 segment form, which is a 1 in 100 chance. So, yeah. So like, I don't know. That really sucks, but at least it wasn't like a roaring moon or, you know, something like really rare. And like, this is a very easy one to repeat, so whatever. If that's going to happen, I want it to happen with Dunsparce. God, I saw it starting to slip too. I was like, oh no, oh no, oh no. Please tell me you're not going to fall. And it fell. And it fell so far that it absolutely despawned. I could have jumped down after it, I guess, to try and see if maybe the game like protected it because it's a shiny, but I don't think it would have. The game does try to be a little bit less aggressive with despawning shinies, if I'm correct, or from what I've heard. But I mean, that was like a straight plummet down, so like I think it's gone. But I mean, we can try and check it maybe once we're done with this. See, the worst part about that is, I think that's the thing, right? If I don't get another shiny with this sandwich, I will probably just generate one for myself. Just out of frustration, because now, if I don't get another shiny on the sandwich is wasted because I saved. Because I got a shiny, and then it fell off of a fucking cliff. But we can try jumping down to where that was, and maybe it'll still be there. Realistically, I think it's just as likely that it would still be there after running around a bunch as it would be immediately after it fell down. That chance being 0, but, you know, once the sandwich is over, we're not really hurting ourselves at all, so fuck it. But yeah, that seemed like it was just a complete plummet down to the bottom from there. Oh, that sucks so much. Like, yeah, better to have it happen now than on a different hunt, but fuck, man. Especially because I literally was hitting save as it fucking did that. And once you hit save, there is no way to stop that without, you know, corrupting your save, which isn't exactly helpful. Well, hey, at least I have the tofu saved, so I don't have to go buy more now. Because that's the real, you know, that makes up for not getting a shiny. Fucking why, Dunsparce? Game, we've been on such a good roll with you being nice with me shiny hunts. And then you pull an evil trick like that. That was just mean. That was just mean. It's okay, though. Odds are decent. We'll get another one. And like I said, if I don't get another one on this sandwich, I will just generate one. Because you know, again, that's not fair. As far as I'm concerned. That's the thing, even trying to get to that, to like try and catch it, there was no way I was ever going to be able to get that by the time I noticed it. There is just never a chance. Which, yeah, see, they can, like, spawn there and shit. And, yeah, I think that thing fell all the way down to the bottom. Are you kidding me? It spawned back in. Are you kidding? That has to be the same one. It has to be protected in some way, right? There's no way. There's no way it spawned 2 in the exact same spot. Is trying to respawn it? Or did it only spawn it back in because I left the area? I wonder if that's a thing where shinies are actually protected that way. Let's run down here real quick. We're going to run back down to this. If it does work like that, that is nice. Because there's no way I'd spawn 2 shinies back to back in the same spot, right? Like, there is no way. That would be simultaneously the best and worst luck ever recorded in a fucking video game, right? Like, hey, back-to-back shinies in the exact same spot. But, like, also, they're on a cliff edge that you cannot get to. I think we got far enough away. Unless maybe it did spawn further up. Jesus Christ, did that actually happen to me? There's no way. There is no way it spawned the same shiny in the exact, or 2 shinies in the same spot. Having them both be on the edge of a cliff. Surely not. Surely not. That doesn't make sense. But boy, is that starting to feel like that's what happened. Nope. Get up. Okay, so that one was there before, and then the shiny respawned. Right? It's not like behind me over here, right? I'm gonna end up wasting this sandwich trying to test this shit. I think. There's just no way. There is just no way. Unless it respawned it in one of these spots, maybe? Because it's none of these. There's no way it spawned 2 shinies in the same spot. 1 in 600 odds back to back in the exact same location. It could be one of these ones in a wall. Like, I could believe that they kind of protect the spawn in a way, so that way if a shiny does spawn and you don't get it, it'll respawn that shiny if you come back. But, like, I don't know, man. Okay, we're gonna keep going. We are gonna check that again, though. We are checking that spot again. Because if it doesn't respawn this time, holy fuck, dude. And that's the thing, like, it could be spawning in the wall or something as well. Like, it could have spawned back in again. And now it's just, like, the game's, like, that's the, because I'm pretty sure that second one that spawned, when there was the 2 there, the second one that spawned in was another shiny. So I'm almost certain that has to be the same shiny that just got respawned. Because it does seem like the game kind of... Well, not even seems. Again, I've heard before, and it would make a lot of sense, that they do try to not let shinies despawn just because you ran away. I'm sure when you restart the game or whatever that they'll despawn. Or if you leave the area, like, completely leave the area. Like if I was to leave area 0 or something. But I don't know. I just don't know how it works. And I just don't believe for a second that it spawned 2 shinies in the same exact spot. But then the question becomes, how the fuck do I get to that shiny? Although, we can try reloading the save as well. If we, like, can't get that thing to work, and maybe we'll have a chance. Because it won't be, like, maybe on the edge yet. Or, like, it'll be on the edge, but it might give me a few more seconds before it falls or something. I'm really not going to try too hard on it, to be honest. Because, again, this is going to be a fairly easy hunt. And if it seems like it's just not going to be possible to get to it, then, you know, not going to worry about it. But we'll see. The other thing is I don't want to waste too much time on it right now because it's, you know, the clock's still going on this sandwich. I think we're probably down to like 10 minutes. Almost. I refuse to believe it gave me 2 shinies in the same spot. It has to be that one got respawned. Which is good. That's like, I'm glad that's a mechanic that exists. It just sucks because the scenario that I'm in, I don't know if I can catch that thing. But also, I don't know, like, I've moved so far away at this point that, like, I just don't... I don't know if we would have moved far enough away to make the game just say, fuck it, we're despawning it, because you're not going to go back or whatever. Sorry, I'm starting to cough a lot all of a sudden. It's one of those things where you start coughing and then you start needing to cough even more because every time you do it, it tears up your throat even more. Something I might do is when we get back up to the top here, especially, well, I don't know. I was going to say, if we get up to the top and it respawn. If it's there again, it's definitely the same shiny getting respawned. If not, then I might have to look into, like, searching online to see how it handles that. Like, how the game handles despawning shinies and stuff. Because, I mean, we did save with the shiny there. So maybe it'll move it to a different spot or something? I don't know. It shouldn't be possible for Pokemon to spawn on that cliff edge. That's really annoying. But I think because it's treating it as a legitimate spawn, I think it'll probably still be there when I spawn back in. Though I wonder if I can jump after it. Like, immediately get on Koraidon, jump down after it, and just, like, catch it once we hit the bottom. Is that... No, damn it, I was really hoping. I'm, like, trying to come up with ideas so that way I don't completely waste the sandwich, because I'm a little worried that's what's gonna happen here. Okay. Well, that's definitely a new one. We'll run back here. Well, this is making me start to think that perhaps it... did spawn? There's no way, though. Like, back-to-back spawns in the same spot is ludicrously low odds. Again, these are like 1 in 680 or something right now. Holy shit, did it actually? Are you fucking kidding me? Coming back here to check on these when... And you know what? Maybe it's possible somehow. I'm like absolutely coping right now. Maybe it's possible that like it'll respawn it for you once, but then if you still miss it again, it like says fuck you and gets rid of it. But we have some things we can try, no matter what. And again, worst case scenario, I'm just gonna generate one, because that's really not my fault. They shouldn't be able to spawn on the cliff edge like that. But we will see. Wonder if I did like jump down after it, if maybe it would like maybe its position, it's like despawned but its position is saved, so if I get close enough to it, it'll spawn back in and then it'll keep falling again. That'd be kind of funny. I refuse to believe it spawned the same shiny twice in a row. Or the same exact spot twice in a row. I know it's possible for that to happen, but like, ain't no way. I mean, just like, sorry, just back-to-back 1 in 100 odds would be 1 in 10,000. And being 1 in 600 odds, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's like 1 in 360,000 or something like that. Am I doing my math right there? Yeah, 4-0, yeah. That, there's no way. There's just no fucking way. Because that's the thing, it was the exact same spot again. Also, I do wonder if maybe my eyes played tricks on me or something. So I will double check it. I mean, I'm going to have to when I make this highlight. Or rather, low light is what it's going to be. Because maybe that second one wasn't shiny or something. I just, like, thought it was. I know that first one was, though. Okay. But again, we do have a save with a shiny. I don't think it had fallen outside of spawn range by the time that I was saving. I don't know exactly how the game handles that. I don't know if it'll put it up higher. I don't know if it'll put it into a different spot. Because have I had to reload on a shiny yet? I don't think I have. So I'm not completely sure how that works. But also, I mean, again, we can try jumping down as well before we reset the save. That just sucks so much, man. It kind of makes me want to not do any more shiny hunting tonight, to be honest. Because that's just like, man, what the fuck? Like, that's not even, you know, oh, I'm a dumbass and I knocked it out. At least then you can blame yourself, right? But that just, like, what was I going to do there? Also, I need to double check on Dunsparce, but I think Dunsparce is pure normal. I don't think it's normal ground. Hey, there we go. Okay. We at least got a shiny out of it. I'm not going to go find out if that other one was respawning or not. Well, I mean, I will try it still, just in case, right? But... oh, please get in this. Please, no more drama tonight. I've had enough of that tonight. There we go. That should be a catch. Okay. Hey, we got it. Okay. Oh my god. I was gonna... Okay, so it is pure normal. I was gonna be so sad if I fucking... If I just wasted the sandwich, man. 2 minutes left on that, by the way. I should definitely get back up top. Because again, I'm not completely ruling out yet that it hasn't... That it's not despawn... Or it's not respawning. It didn't do it that last time, but... You know. Yeah, if it didn't respawn that and it was just like another shiny that spawned there, that's 3 shinies in one sandwich. Not exactly helpful when 2 of them are on a cliff, but... Yeah, it might honestly have just spawned 2 shinies in the same exact spot. Oh, no way. Okay, that last one wasn't shiny, was it? Let me jump down. Let me see what happens here. Yeah, it just pops out of existence. But... Maybe? Maybe? There'll be a shiny here? Don't think that's the case. Unless another shiny is gonna spawn down here, in which case I might believe it was that one. I didn't realize that that was right above this. Fuck. I feel like I maybe really should have jumped after it. I didn't even like think of what to do when that happened. Which is my own fault. I just went, oh. I guess it's gone, but okay. We still have time left on this. I guess we do. Maybe we can get another shiny in the next like 10 seconds. I don't think we will. Maybe. We'll go back up all the way to the top one more time again, just to try and pray. I would love to get 2 shinies in one sandwich. God, that was so unlucky. The fact that it was... Sorry, I thought one of those glimmets might have been shiny. I just don't believe that it spawned 2 in the same exact spot. It had to have been a respawn. It had to have been. There's no way. Okay, bye. I think that was a Zweilous. But maybe now the sandwich is gone, maybe I'll, like, move it into a new spot. I'm coping so hard on this. Just huffing nice and hard and deep on that copium. Okay, game. Let's go all the way back up to the top. Okay. Well, the sandwich is over now, so I have no idea if it was gonna... It would have even had a chance to respawn again. That's just crazy, dude. Oh, that luck sucks so bad. Like, great luck, but also terrible luck. So either I got 2 or 3 shinies out for that first sandwich. I still don't know about that first one. That one will just always be a mystery to me. It might honestly have spawned another one, but like, what are my shiny odds right now? Hold on a second. Where is it? Shiny. So yeah, 1 in 683.08. So yeah, that'd be almost, that's 1 in 4,000 or 466,489 odds of that happening. If it spawned 2 in the same exact spot. I really don't believe it did. I think it respawned. So I think I got 2 shinies out of that. Except I really only got 1. So we'll evolve it after here. Let's go ahead and make another sandwich. Go get ourselves another one. Because I do need a Dunsparce and a Dunsparce. Pepper. Grab you. 2 tofu. And then see if this works. I hit the wrong goddamn button. Oh, why am I so stupid? Okay. So I think how did I do this the first time? Did I lay him down? No, I put down a layer of tofu first. That's right. And then we put some peppers, yeah, we put peppers on top of that. Let's see if we can put, like, all of these on top. And then we can just try and put the green bell peppers on top of the last tofu. I don't know how this is going to go. I think this is going to be pretty unstable, to be honest. But if it fails, it fails. We'll just try again. Ooh. Okay. That went okay. I don't think I'll try that again, but it went okay. Okay. This is not a bad sandwich to make. It's a little scary with how big the tofu is, but it's mostly okay, because it's just bricks of tofu. Okay. Eat up that, not all that delicious looking sandwich. I don't know that I want to even, like, try to look up how the, how, like, the spawning with the shinies works in terms of, That was not right. That was catching. Okay. Well, go ahead and reset. But yeah, like, I kind of just don't even want to know, I'll be honest. Because if I find out that I could have jumped after it and saved it, I'm going to be a little bit sad, I'll be honest. I probably could have. That will probably, like, it would have kept it spawned in long enough that we could have hit the ground and I could have caught it, but oh well, you know. At the end of the day, again, eventually I'll need more Dunsparce, but missing 1 shiny is not really going to be the end of the world for that. For trying to get my 3-segment form. And I could get really lucky and just get 3-segment form on one of these ones that I'm going to catch. We will just have to see. Okay, picnic again. So do not do... Okay, so what's that combination? Because that combination seems to always screw it up. That combination of Herb and Mystica, it just like seems to always give me issues. The sweet and the sour. Let's do sour and bitter. Because that one always seems to give me the catching instead of the encounter. Alright. And we'll just try and do 5 of these. So it's not too sketchy. And that way on the top as well, it's also not too sketchy. And then put you on top. You on top of that. The way it just like plops down. What was the thing? Oh, was it the so-called bacon from before? We might fail this one. That end piece is gonna fall, I think. Stack these up. Come on. Let me pin it. That's fine. You know what? That works. Nothing fell off. It works. It counts. That's a success. Well, we think it's success. We'll see if we get catching or if we get encounter again. Oh, I do have to check that Dunsparce for a title as well. But I'll do that at the end as usual. Alright, what did you give me? Sparkling, title, encounter. Nice, okay. I really need to take that Larvitar out of my party. It's gonna give me issues pretty soon here. Because if it evolves, then you know, that's not good. I already have a Pupitar. I don't need another shiny one. Alright, let's see. Anything right off the bat? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Come on, jump down. Alright. I thought that one that was already there suddenly grew by a whole lot. I was very confused. Spawned into Dunsparce right on top of it. That was weird. I could just hunt for it down there, to be honest, but the problem with doing that is if you're at all close to the, yeah, look, I can even see a Glimora down there. If you're at all close to the water, then Glimora can start spawning. I'd rather not waste spawns on Glimora. I want them all on Dunsparce. God, I kind of don't even want to like go all the way up to the top anymore because of how often they spawn on the edge of that spot. Although, I mean, you can see even just there, they spawn on the edge pretty much everywhere, so I don't think it really matters. I just got super unlucky. Well, super lucky with the shiny, and then super unlucky with the placement of it. Also, I don't know, I feel like that top area also has the most issues with stuff spawning in the walls. So maybe I won't do that, honestly. Maybe I'll just go up to, like, the plateau before it, and then run back down. Okay. Like, I know stuff can spawn in the walls up here as well. I feel like not as often as up at the top there. Though, I can hear stuff spawned into the wall there, so... I don't know. Or at least it sounded like it came from my right. It could have been behind me and just kind of sounded like to the right. So yeah, I think I'm gonna run up to here, this like flat spot. Since you can get so many spawns here, and then I'll just run back down from here. Okay, there's like that one on the rock there. But one in a rock is not as bad as a bunch in the rocks, so I'll take it. Game, show me another shiny. Preferably not trying to jump off of a cliff this time. Oh, 1 second. I don't know how my my webcam got a little messed up. Oh, there's an update for VC face as well. Neat. I'll worry about that some other time, though. But yeah, I noticed it, and I was like, nah, I'm probably just not seeing things, but like it's probably not always like that. I'm just noticing that this time. But then I kept noticing that my head was tilted. I was like, that's not correct. So, but a quick little reset deals with that nice and quick, like. Okay, I didn't really look at those two closely, to be honest. It's like half looking at that and half looking at something else. I'm a little bit tired tonight, I'll be honest. But that's fine. This wasn't going to be a super long stream anyways. It was basically well, use 2 sandwiches was the goal, and get 2 shiny Dunsparce. So I can try to evolve both of them, see if either gives me a 3-segment form. If it does, then that one gets to stay as the evolved after we reset. But we'll see. We're already about a third of the way into this one. But apparently we got 3 shinies on that last one. I still don't believe it. I think we got 2, but still. We got 2 shinies on the last sandwich at the very least. So it wouldn't be too crazy to have a... Haven't done this time. Oh, that was a yawn. I don't know if this happens to anyone else. It's starting to happen there. Where you yawn and it's like the muscles under your chin start to cramp because of it. Not because you're yawning for a long time or anything. It's just like right after it happens, they like tighten up. It's like, that's not pleasant feeling. Started to happen there to me. Or maybe I'm just a freak and just I'm the only person that ever happens to. I do have a few things like that. Alright, come on. Come on, shiny Dunsparce. I less care about, about like how quickly I get this one. Honestly, it's just like I want to get a bunch, you know? Because again, eventually I'm gonna need a bunch. I suppose I could just sit in one spot and just make these things despawn constantly. Like something's gotta spawn in to replace that one now. Probably one of those two. Or both of those two. But I think, no matter what, no matter how many shinies I get out of this sandwich, I don't think I'll finish up tonight without at least a Dunsparce and a Dunsparce, so I can just, you know, have that evolution line done. And then, depending on if I, like, can get some more Herba Mystica, we might do another shiny hunt on Sunday. But it just depends on if I have time to shiny hunt. If I don't, or if I have time to collect more Herba Mystica. Because I would like to go get, or try to get, like, another Paldean Wooper or Mudbray or something like that. Just go back to the same spot as before. But, I mean, I'm kind of just waiting until Pokemon Day to hit. Which I think we have, what, another week? Or, sorry, another 10 days, rather. It's like a week and a half before that drops. Because it's like the end of February. I'd heard that it was February 27th, but I don't think it's actually announced or anything. That's just kind of like what someone assumed. But it's typically the end of February. They haven't announced it yet. We do know that there's an update coming to this game at the end of February, so it would seem to make sense. Or, we know it was leaked, so, you know, it could be wrong. So it makes sense. And then hopefully the Pokemon Home update lands at the same time. If they manage to fuck that up again, then I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do if that Pokemon Home update doesn't land, to be honest, because I really need to, like, get my shit updated. But I'm not going to do that until I can import my shit into Pokemon Home so I can, like, just have it all organized. Plus, also, there's the theory that they're going to drop... Again, my theory is they're going to drop red, green, or at least red, blue, yellow, maybe green. Although it might be like... Green might be exclusive to Japan, to be honest, like it kind of was with the originals. Hey, there we go. But yeah, they'll drop the Gen 1 games and then the Gen 1 remakes, Fire Red and Leaf Green, for their respective virtual consoles on Pokemon Day as a shadow release. It'd be really cool if they release all of the old Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance ones, but I kind of feel like they're not going to do that. They'll do that over time. Hey! Hell yes! Make sure that Dunsparce doesn't evolve. Or not Dunsparce, but Larvitar doesn't evolve. Okay, cool. Cool. Where are we at? Hey, halfway through. We might get another too. The more we can get, the better. Honestly, something I am kind of considering is... Well, not... Sorry again, had a cough. Maybe soon. We'll see. Maybe, like, if Pokemon Home isn't updated at the end of the month, I can consider just doing this as, like, shiny hunts. Just trying to get 3-segment form to Dunsparce. And I can actually, like, use my counter again. Because it is 1 in 100 odds, so I can just set up a counter for that, and then we'll just, every time I get a shiny, it's not 3-segment form, we count it up. And actually, I don't even need to use my Herba Mystica to do that. Well, I don't need to use all my Herba Mystica to do that. Oh, I don't know. Do I want to keep the shinies or no? Because basically, you know, you just catch a bunch of shinies and just keep trying to evolve them to see if they evolve to 3-segment. That's the only thing you can do. You can't find a wild 3-segment form, as far as I know. Or if you can, it's extremely rare. Actually, I just need a 3-segment form to Dunsparce at all. But yeah, just do that until Pokemon Home updates. We'll see. I probably won't commit to that just yet. Again, I do still have God damn it. Ah, this coughing shit sucks, man. Yeah, I mean, Paldean, Wooper, and Mudbray, I can go for another one of each of those. I'm sure there's another good shiny hunting spot somewhere in the game. It'd be weird if there wasn't, to be honest. Did I save after I got that shiny? I don't think I did. Maybe I did, but whatever. We'll save again. See, I don't know. Well, you just have to wait and see until Pokemon Day, you know? A lot of stuff is hinging on that. Because also, like, I think now that we, like, I had kind of said that I might do, like, you know, the Gen 1 games, a playthrough of those, if Pokemon Home doesn't update. But now that we do have the Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance on the Switch, it's kind of like, well, those games are going to come out to, you know, the Switch in some way with that, right? Whether or not it's through the Virtual Console, which I think is most likely, or if it's like they're sold as their own thing, which I could also see being possible just because of save data type stuff, but I'm pretty sure save data for those is saved locally, so it does back it up to the cloud, but it's saved locally, I'm pretty sure. So in theory, Pokemon Home can look at that stuff. Because that'd be the only reason why I would expect at all the games to get like their own releases, is just to make it more compatible with Pokemon Home. But I think it should work just fine, honestly. I mean, I shouldn't say just fine. I'm sure it needs like some special workaround, but I imagine they can get it figured out. And also, you know, it's possible that those games come out to NSO and they don't support Pokemon Home, or at least they don't immediately, but they'll have it added in the future. You know, there's some things that could happen there. But yeah, knowing that those games almost certainly will end up on the Switch now. You know, it seemed fairly likely before, at least with Gen 1 and 2, because you can't get Pokemon from those games onto Pokemon Home without the 3DS versions, and you can't really buy the 3DS versions anymore, so it seemed pretty likely that, or it seems pretty likely that it'll happen. So it's like, well, there's no real point in me doing like an emulator for him, to be honest. I know emulators aren't hard to set up, but it is like some setup, so it's like, I'm good. You know, I'll live without it. But then that, you know, brings up the question, okay, what am I going to play then? I think the answer is a whole lot of NSO stuff. We'll just start doing like one-off streams, or even multiple games in one stream. I think I talked about that on the last stream as well, trying to do that with like the WarioWare game, and then like the Game Boy, or the WarioWare game on Game Boy Advance, and then the Mario Kart for Game Boy Advance. So just do like 30 minutes of WarioWare and then do the Game Boy Advance, or the Mario Kart, and stuff like that. Also, I did see, fuck, what game was it? Oh, Shadow Warrior 3 came out to Game Pass today. Xbox Game Pass. Which, I mean, that game's been out for a while now. But I never cared at all about that game, because they turned it into, like, a looter shooter. Which apparently, like, it was fine as a looter shooter, but also, like, that's not really what the Shadow Warrior games have been. So it's kind of weird. But being free, that could be fun to try out. Also, I finally, I had picked up Car Mechanic Simulator or whatever, 2021. Because that had been recommended to me before. I've had it for a little while, a few days. I finally, 2 days ago? Yesterday, 2 days ago, something like that, started, like, playing it a little bit. And, first of all, like, right off the bat, literally the beginning of the game, you know, it has you do the tutorial, or it recommends you do the tutorial, and I did it, because it's like, yeah, you know, I'd like to know what the fuck I'm doing. And then immediately after that, it's like, okay, cool. And you go and you accept your first story job, right? In fact, I think that's the only job you can... no, you can accept a different job, right? And it's like, okay, cool. The car's outside your garage, and no point in the tutorial does it cover what do you do to put the car inside the garage so you can actually work on it. The tutorial car, or cars, or whatever it was, they're just in the garage already. You don't have to move them or anything. They're just in there. So I'm like getting into it. It's like, I don't know, do I have to start it and then it'll let me like choose an option to move it in, or do I have to open the garage door? But like if you click on the garage door, then it just takes you inside. Nowhere does this get explained anywhere. Until finally, just like by chance, I had opened up the radio menu or whatever and saw that one of the options was move car. It's like, oh cool, glad that was covered in the tutorial, but you know, whatever, fine. We move on from that. It's all good. And then a ways further in, and suddenly you hit a fucking like, well, let me take that back. There was a point where I'm pretty sure I managed to soft lock the game. Not because of a glitch, just entirely because of bad game design, but I was thinking about it later, and it's like, well, actually, it might be possible that I wasn't looking in the right spot. Basically, there are parts that I had to replace on a car. They were body parts, and like car body parts, not like people body parts. That'd be a wild little crossover. Borderlands crossover with Car Mechanic Sim. Get to work in Scooter's shop. Rest in peace. But yeah, so I take the parts off. I go and buy the replacements. I try and put the replacements on. Or not even try, I put them on. And then I go and look at my task list and nothing's checked off for them. I'm like, what the fuck? And it was at that moment that I realized that, oh, this car has like a variant version of the bumpers. And so the ones that I bought in the shop aren't compatible. And then I go back to the shop. Or they're compatible, but they don't count for the job, right? Because it's not the same parts, which makes sense. And I go back and look at the shop, and the variant parts aren't carried in the shop. So it's possible there's another shop that I think might have actually had them. Why there's multiple body part shops, I have no fucking idea. That's just weird and dumb. But yeah, I do need to go back and look at that. The thing is, I was frustrated as hell because, like, okay, well, I guess I have to repair these. But, like, the money that you have to sink into stuff to repair, like, body parts is a fuck ton. I think I needed, like, $12,000 for shit, and I was sitting at, like, 7. And so I'm doing, like, a couple little jobs. Like, oh, right, I have all these, like, parts and shit that I can just sell, right? So I sold the parts that I needed to repair, and there's no way to buy back stuff. You know, that's cool. Thank you. Love soft locking the game. That's a lot of fun. So I just uninstalled the game. I was like, fuck that. I'm not going to do it. But again, I might try reinstalling it just because, just to see if there was that like secondary shop that I could have looked at that would have had it. Because it really felt like a sudden jump to go straight like from the previous job into like all of a sudden I'm now painting and I have to repair parts, and it just seemed not like a big jump. But also that game is a little bit jank, so I don't know. Because, yeah, with the soft lock, it was just like, okay, well, either I can go dick around and check the... Again, assuming that there weren't parts in, like, the other shop, which there might have been. I didn't check. I forgot that one existed until I was thinking about it later. But, like, I can either go dick around with the scrapyard on, like, 100 runs trying to collect the parts that I need. Just hope they spawn there. Or I can restart the game, and either of those are going to take hours, right? Like, just restarting the game is going to take me like 4 or 5 hours to get back to where I was. Maybe not quite that long, but like multiple hours. Or I can just uninstall it. And so that's what I did. But again, I do want to give it an actual, like, a second chance here just to check it. Or not, I guess I don't even have to reinstall it, right? I can go check the wiki. I should probably do that instead. That way I don't have to spend time reinstalling that fucking game. It's not a very big game, but it still took a little while to download. It's like 16 gigs. I mean, like, that's, you know, time that I don't have to spend on stuff like that. Alright, well, it looks like we're only getting one additional shiny out of this sandwich. But that's fine. Means we wrapped up with 2 shinies. We can try evolving both of them. See who's who. And then I can wrap up and rest my throat. It really doesn't hurt, it's just... the talking is doing just enough to irritate it that it's making me need a cough. And again, it's that thing where, like, every time you cough, you have to cough a little bit more afterwards. Because the cough in and of itself is tearing up your throat. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not even gonna bother running down there. Not much spawns past this ramp, it seems like. Is that... I will say, after I evolve these, if one of these does happen to be a 3-segment form, I will use another sandwich and get another shiny tonight. Another Dunsparce, just so that way I can have both the forms done and have the, you know, have the base form as well, the base evolution. I don't think it'll happen, though. Again, it's a 1 in 100 chance, so it could happen. It's more likely than getting a shiny on any given spawn, but significantly more likely than getting a shiny on any given spawn. 6, almost 7 times as much as likely, actually. Well, it depends on what your method is, but you get the point. Alright, get out into this open area. 22 seconds. Come on, last second shiny. I don't think it's gonna happen. Nope, it didn't happen. Okay, well, we tried. We'll run back up to this top area, or not top, but, you know, this flat area up here. I saw that crystal over there, and I thought that was another shiny Glimora. Alright, back up the top. We'll save. We'll evolve. We'll hope. What do I need? I need the, that one move, right? Drill run or something. Oh, sorry. Time I burped into the microphone. Yeah, it needs Hyper Drill. Okay, when does it unlock Hyper Drill? Level 32. Okay, that's not too bad. Those actually might be high enough level to already have it. Save real quick. This box is almost full. Even though some of them aren't even shiny. Okay. So we need to go back to this to do anything with moves anyways. No marks for either of them. Drill run. Same for you. Getting rid of double edge because I hate self-damaging moves. So if I'm never going to use these, I still don't even want them to have it. Okay, save again. Let's throw a rare candy on each of you. Huh? Oh, it's Hyper Drill that they're supposed to have. God damn it. I saw that and I thought... Huh. Okay. I don't know why I thought it was Drill Run. Well, they both have Drill in them. I just got confused, but... Okay. Go ahead and save again, so I don't have to do that again. Alright, evolve you now. There we go. Alright, come on, Dunsparce. 3-segment form. I think that's 2-segment. That is a 2-segment. Okay. Alright, come on, Dunsparce. 3-segment form. Come on, buddy. Show me what I want. That'd be another 2-segment. Okay. Let's go ahead and reset. We'll evolve that first one. We'll evolve the second one because it's higher level. And then we'll save. We'll wrap up because, well, that's gonna be it for shiny hunting today. But yeah, this might become a regular hunt just because, again, we'll see what happens with Pokemon Home. So not. I mean, we have basically 10 days at the latest before we find out. So yeah, we'll just see what happens. And I mean, if it's Pokemon, if they're like, oh yeah, Pokemon Home will update in like the second week of March, okay, then I'll stick it out. I'm fine. But if it's like, yeah, Pokemon Home's gonna update in like May, all right, we're gonna be doing a lot of Dunsparce hunting because I don't want to try and figure out like a bunch of other hunts. I'll be honest. Oh, is this the tofu is marking this? Hold on. Okay. No. There we go. I'm pretty sure this is determined before you, like, when the Pokemon is generated originally. If it has a chance of doing 3-segment, I don't think you can just retry this over and over. Otherwise, I would just do that. But yeah, tomorrow, I honestly have no idea what we're going to do tomorrow. I think I have it set as... Let me see. Let me pull my Twitch stuff real quick. But I think I have it set as tomorrow is supposed to be like random Pokemon hunting stuff. Or not random Pokemon hunting, but yeah. So, yeah, Fridays are going to be... Are just going to be playing random games. So I think we'll try and do WarioWare and Mario Kart tomorrow. Just to try them out. I do need to get my like stuff set up for that. Or like an OBS scene, but I can do that pretty quickly. And then, yeah, Satisfactory Sunday, and then, or Satisfactory Saturday, and then probably more shiny hunting on Sunday. Or maybe shiny hunting on raiding, we'll see. I do want to at least try to get another Wooper, so I can evolve that into Clodsire, or get another Mudsdale, so I can evolve that into, or sorry, Mudbray, so I can evolve that in Mudsdale. I think that was it. There was the Toad's Cool that occasionally spawned there, but not consistently enough to mess with. And then, yeah, I don't know. I'll have to figure out something else. What is there, like, today, for instance, for outbreaks? Cloister, don't care. Golduck, don't care. Oh, Reveroom would actually be pretty nice. Anything that's a water Pokemon, I don't care. Bombardier would be neat. I don't know, I'll have to figure out. I know there's a way to influence the, what, like, outbreaks spawn. You can't, like, guarantee anything, but you can, like, you can use sandwiches and then, also, like, where you are when the day ticks over, and it'll change, like, what, or it can help improve the odds of certain outbreaks spawning. But yeah, we'll just have to see, you know. We'll have to see what happens in the future. But yeah, that should be the plan. So, random games tomorrow. Saturday will be Satisfactory. Finally get into doing my oil stuff again, the second time now. And then probably a little bit more shiny hunting on Sunday. Yeah. So anyways, thank you for watching if you got this far. YouTube, come check out the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/PanicosGaming. There's underscore between Panicos and the gaming there, just like with the YouTube profile stuff. Yeah, I try and stream every Wednesday through Sunday, typically like 2 or 3-ish hours a night, usually more in like the 2-ish or even a little under range, and typically late nights, so like around midnight, Mountain Standard Time is when I'm going to be typically starting. But yeah, come check it out. You can watch me fail more Dunsparce hunts, because that's how my life goes now. I failed a Dunsparce hunt. Yeah. Well, that one wasn't my fault, though. It spawned on the edge of a cliff. That's not my fault. I'm going to keep telling myself that. Maybe I'll believe it at some point. But yeah, come check out the Twitch channel. Anyways, thank you again for watching. I do definitely appreciate it so very much. And I'll see you guys next time.